pretty short video here to talk to you real quick about what's happening in crypto on this Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the U.S. And yeah, hope you all have a happy holiday and spend time with your loved ones and friends and family, and hopefully enjoy a nice feast. So, what is happening in crypto? Well, in crypto, we've been seeing some very nice mean reversions over the past several days. And for example, in Bitcoin, the drop from 99.6, 99.8, wherever it got to, depending on your exchange, all the way down to around 90K, was not a surprise at all. Right? It was just following along what the mean reversions were indicating on the VEPs. Right? There was a lot of mean reversion happening, and by the way, there's still mean reversions happening. There's always mean reversions happening, right? There's also distributions happening, because that's all the returns do, right? Assets distribute away from the mean of returns, and assets mean revert to the mean of returns. Price action just follows. So we saw, for example, on the daily time frame, the asset beginning to go back into the power mean ribbon a little bit. Did it go all the way down to the reverse wave trend? No, not even close. It just barely went into the mean revert, into the power mean ribbon, and started to bounce back up from there. Why? Well, because on the lower time frames, there are mean reversions happening to the upside. Right? If you look at the 4 hour, there's mean reversion happening to the 3012 RMLR, which could happen sometime, who knows, over the next several days. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. It's certainly possible, right? Especially when you had a move up to like 97 yesterday. And sure, it's settled down in the 95 area, but there's no problem, given today's probability bands, that it might happen today, tomorrow, or even Saturday. Right? That's entirely possible. We can see that by the end of the month, that the 4 hour might mean revert to that 3012 RMLR. On the daily, however, we see that the mean reversion is also in progress since a few weeks, actually, now, right? Since it began making that very big run up. That started right around Election Day, November 5th, November 6th. And it is mean reverting to the 3012 RMLR, which is currently below. Around yesterday, I looked at it. I looked at the number, it was around 89 or 90, something like that, in that area. And I believe it's rising a little bit today. Anyway, wherever it is, it's around that area. So it's certainly possible. Sorry, not 90, 80, right? So, but it's rising, generally speaking, over the coming days. There'll be little dips here and there, but overall it's rising. And that means that we're likely to see a mean reversion. The current RMLR is actually very close, sorry. And the daily was much lower yesterday and 2 days before. And it has now risen close to where it was yesterday at around traditional market open. So it's entirely possible we'll see that mean reversion close maybe even today or tomorrow, if there's a little bit of a pullback on the lower time frames. I didn't check that particular indicator in the last few hours just because I've been busy doing other things. But again, the mean reversion to the daily 3012 RMLR has been in effect, in progress for a couple of weeks now. So it's entirely possible we'll see that mean reversion complete anytime over the next several weeks. But it could be very soon if it hasn't already completed today. I don't believe it's completed today, but we'll see. Because I think it's above now where the RMLR is. It managed to bounce up fairly well, and I think it stayed above where it is, but I have to look again. But anyway, so there's that mean reversion happening, and once that completes, it will distribute away from that mean. Right on the 4 hour, the same thing. Whenever that does complete, the mean reversion to the 30-12 RMLR, it will also distribute back away from it. So that's just to give you a quick heads up. Mean reversions are always happening. Same with Litecoin, same with Solana, same with any coin. Right, there's always distributions and mean reversions. Okay, that's it for now. Happy trading.
כי אני שולחת לך,